Alright guys, so we're gonna just remove this stuff that we need to install the stage 2 intake. But you have to remove the battery, of course, and this shroud. I'll give you guys a better look. It's got T-fitting for the boost gauge. Take this off, set this aside. So there's the T-fitting. Put some loom on here, so extend this a little bit while I'm here. Alright, now we'll disconnect the battery. Okay, disconnect the MAF. Okay. We'll take the battery tray out to give us some more room. Now, this is a cheesy plastic turbo inlet pipe. It is down here. We'll remove this air hose. Too much. Actually, maybe this whole thing pops out. Now, anybody working on these, I believe this is how I broke the factory bypass valve. In here, it's just a plastic fitting. So be careful if you got your factory one. Take this off to get it out of the way. There's a 10mm bolt right here for the turbo inlet pipe. Pull that off. We're going to reuse the grommet and the bolt for the CorkSport pipe. Oops, this is like the last step. Now, turn my light on. Man, this light is awesome. So, I'm going to clamp right here. I'm going to take off, and I use a little screwdriver with my big hands to take that off. Be careful of the nipples on the vacuum nipples on the boost controller. You don't want to break that. Everything's plastic. Alright, let's see if I can do this again. Maybe you guys can watch. So we got our turbo clamp. Here, loosen that up. Should be good. And then on this one, there's a harness right here that we're gonna try to pop out of there because it's attached to the pipe. Pop out a little bit. Looks like it's only one end. Gonna take the boost hose off, the boost solenoid. This is typical little clamps. Be careful with this. Cut it off. I've had this off before, so I forget why. But we'll just pop it up a little bit as we tug a little bit. Just like that. take this hose off. Alright. So we're gonna reuse this hose, so I might leave this end on. So we'll take the turbo pipe one off. Just like that. Pry our hose off a little bit. There we go. That. And we should be able to fish this out. Oop, got clip back in there again. There we go. Just finagle it around the wiring harness. This thing just pops right out of there. Just get these little push clip things. The instructions do say to remove this baffle. I don't know if I'll be doing that today, but look at the difference in this. So that should flow a lot better. So what you didn't see is me installing the coupler. That's a 2-inch to 2 1/4 inch at CorkSport Supplies. And in the 3 clamp pack, there is a smaller one out of the 3 for the turbo inlet part. So also when I went to install the turbo inlet pipe, let's put this light back on. This thing's awesome. This bracket is in the way, so I ended up taking the bolts out of this because I don't want to scratch the pipe all up. And I put the other clamp on. Now I'm going to install this turbo inlet pipe. And be careful with this nipple because it's very thin. So we'll fish it in there somehow. That way. There we go. I think a better way to have done this would be to assemble the whole coupling, but I was going by their instructions. And this hose will get out of the way. Adjust this in. Probably have to do this twice. Alright, here we go. Now, one other thing is I had to put this bushing in from the factory piece. That was a pain in the butt. Let's get this to where I want it. Put the bolt back in. Clamp. It's rubbing on that thing probably. This bracket, there's no way this is going to go back on there. I'm going to double check the instructions. They didn't say to remove this. And that holds the harness. There's a little tie on the back. And I believe this is for the O2 sensors. Just a bracket to mount them, or the brackets for the engine harness. Yeah, that's for the engine harness. Let's pull this out. Okay. And that's what I just took off. So it just holds this engine harness right here. And it had one of the O2 sensor wires tied to it. So no big deal. Just move this out of the way. Perfect. this on. Okay. This boost on, and this is plastic, so you want to be very careful with this thing, and hopefully this comes out without breaking anything. I'm just going to try to twist the hose a little bit. Use the pliers just lightly. Looks like it went south. So I don't want to break this. There we go. Now it's spinning around in there, so that's good. Pull it off, and I'm going to use a little bit of pressure to hold it down as I pull it off. Good. I'll lube this up a little bit. Very carefully. Okay. We're going to have to trim this. Okay, that was nice. And I think we'll trim it right about there. Okay. Keep your fingers. That's good. It'll work out. Okay. This is probably going to be down more. Alright. So now install this, airflow that way. Okay. Squeeze that in there. And then air filter. Now the reason this is why we left it loose. Over a MAF sensor. to give this a cleaning. All cleaned. I'll plug this back in right now. Let's put the battery back on. Put it back in. Now okay guys, here's the finished product. I will get you a drive video. Should sound good. So guys, I've been doing a little drive here and the intake sounds much better. You can actually hear the turbo and the air going into the motor and the bypass valve blowing off. See if I could get, if you guys could hear that. I'll go down the street here. And then I'll do, I don't know if you heard that because it sounds cool. I'll roll down the window. It is a little windy. See if you could hear it with that. Sounds nice. I like it.